beautiful sunny day today, 75. Tomorrow going to be 80. The next day 80. I mean shorts, t-shirt, and flip-flops. And all my panniers, all the stuff has arrived. So I think I have enough time. I'm going to look at the hardware, try to put it together. I don't think it's very hard. I actually think on this one might be easier than the other one, because on the other one, the top pannier, or the trunk, whatever they call it, I had to remove the seat, I had to remove the plate that was in there, I had to do a whole bunch of stuff and then put another thing and another thing, and this one might be easier, maybe. I wasn't sure if I did the right thing in not keeping the other panniers. This is from the same company. The only difference is that the other one said Harley on them and these don't. I wasn't sure if these points were the same for this motorcycle. I know that the hardware that goes on a motorcycle is motorcycle specific, but I didn't know if this was so specific for the motorcycle. And looking at it, it might be, so I probably did a good thing in not keeping the other ones. Either way, it's too late now, but I think that's slightly different. Or maybe it's the same.
Hi, if you like my videos, please click the bell so you can be notified. And come back often because I have new videos every week.
I'm going to try to put that together real quick. At least just the panniers, because I also have a center stand. I can't do any maintenance without a center stand, so I need that. I have engine guards in case the bike tips over. I want to protect the bike. And I got what the British call a bash plate. I got a bash plate for the motorcycle, which is a skid plate, folks. For us over here in the States, it's a skid plate. But they call it a bash plate. And they use their bash plate after they have their tea. Ta-ta. That's right. I'm just kidding, folks. If you are watching across the pond, I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah, let's see what we have here, and we are burning daylight. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do this today, folks. There's too many pieces here. I'm not gonna have time to do this today. That was too ambitious. It's getting too late. It's not gonna work today. We shall come back tomorrow. I know that if I start after work tomorrow, I should have enough time to put it together. At least I can mount at least the trunk, top case, pannier, whatever you want to call it. All right. I don't know how I'm going to get out tomorrow, but I'll have to get out tomorrow somehow. Papa has to go to work, so can you hold on the fort? Give me 5. Give me 5. Come on, give Papa 5. Give me 5. Oh, Papa. Okay, as long as you hold on the fort, you don't have to give me 5. I'm hoping that, nah, darn it, they still have not put themselves together. Unbelievable. I was hoping that all of that would have been done overnight, all by itself. I guess I still have to put it together, folks. Unbelievable. Yeehaw! Another morning, another breakfast. This is my second breakfast of the day. My first breakfast was, wow, it's 10 o'clock. It was 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30. So that was a while ago. My door open? How come my door's not open? Yeah. Unbelievable. I always have to open the door. Look how dirty this is. When was the last time you cleaned this seat? I can't sit over here like this. I have standards. All right, let's see if we can put Humpty Dumpty together. Hasn't been taken apart, but we got to put it together. See if we can put it together right here. I think I'm going to have to download the instructions because doesn't come with any. But we'll see. If it's like the other motorcycle, it shouldn't be very hard. But famous last words. You know, they could have left a hole over here to do that. How do you expect to do that turn like this one? That's stupid. Ah, there you go. All right, folks, and just like that, the panniers are put together. This top one is a little smaller than the other one, but this one is the same size, and this one is the same size as that one. So this one is bigger than my other one. Hey, we're not going out today, okay? Papa has to go to work. Isn't it enough that I'm your pooper scooper? Unbelievable. How did I get this job, folks? How did I get this job? You want to go out and stay out all day? A couple weeks ago, I was here cleaning her litter box, and Debbie stopped over here to talk to me, and I walked over to the car and I completely forgot that I had the door open. So she came out, it was dark, I couldn't catch her. She didn't want to come to me. When she goes out at first, she doesn't want to be caught because she doesn't want to go back in. And she stayed outside the whole day. I went to work, I'm like, I can't find her. I know she's not going to leave. So she stayed here. I told Debbie that she was out. And yeah, they gave her some food and she got lots of pets. And when I came back, she was waiting in front of the van on a little wooden thing there. And then she went on top of the block. And she was just sitting there watching me come up the hill. And she came right over to me, meowing, and she came right over to the door wanting to come in. She's like, okay, Papa, I had enough. I want to come in. And it was a little bit chilly that day. But she did not learn her lesson. She's ready to come out again. Unbelievable. Going down a hill in the morning, same time as usual, and look how bright it is. And the ticks are out and about. Because the other day, I was working on a motorcycle, and there were 2 ticks on the ground on top of the plastic stuff that the parts came in. And I looked at the ground, and I found 2 ticks coming towards me with their legs kind of like in the air, sensing me. And sure enough, when I got back inside the van, I was checking myself, and I had a tick latched over here on my neck, on this side, on the left side. So I got that removed. And then yesterday, I go in the van, and I'm just checking myself, checking my hair, and I felt something on my hair. Sure enough, that was a tick walking on my hair, trying to get to skin. So yeah, this place here is very infested with ticks. We interrupt this high production moving pictures to bring you a quick word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by the Pooper Scooper. Okay, this video is brought to you by the kitty who makes Papa do the pooper scooping. That's right, folks. For 15% off, you can get all the poopy scoopies that you may want in your life, folks. So just call me before she goes after a bug, and she goes after a bug, and I will send you all the poopies that you need, folks. Just send me all your buddies. Marina's been out, and I check her, and there's not a tick on her. So maybe the ticks are allergic to Marina. I have a collar. I have 2 collars for her, for ticks and something else. I've had them for a couple of years. I never used them because they have chemicals and stuff. But at some point I may have to. But I have not found any ticks on her. Anyway, I got a box here with a new fan motor. The motor on my max air vent in the trailer stopped working, and last year I had to replace the one in the van. So there's always something, folks. And then some parts for the motorcycle are not working too well. So the skid plate for the motorcycle, I went to install it yesterday, and I couldn't, because it goes on the same bolt for the side protector bar thing on the motorcycle. And if I use that, then the spacer doesn't work. So they're gonna have to give me a different spacer. You know, I bought the stuff together at the same time. It's all from the same company that makes them. And they should have known better than to ship me two parts that don't fit together unless you have something else. Also, I'm late, folks. I gotta go. I can't think. I'm trying to think of stuff, and I don't want to be late for work, so I can't think. So I gotta go, folks. Look at this. I didn't even open the things. You know, I'm like, I can't chew gum and walk at the same time. Today we're gonna be digging for gold, folks. All right, maybe not for gold, but we're gonna be digging for pipe. We're gonna put some pipe in and then do stuff, you know. We dig holes and then we cover them back up. Nobody ever knows what was there before or after. It's always a mystery. But why am I walking? Where's my ride? This is unbelievable. I gotta walk to the machine. Inconceivable. So the pipe, I'm gonna go from this thing here. It's called a dissipator. From the dissipator to where those stakes are up there. And then I gotta build the swells meeting the dissipator. And that's the plan. That's what I was doing yesterday. At the end of the day, cleaning up the swell here. All right, folks. The oil is good.
So you got the swivel and hook in this machine?
I don't do swivels or hooks. Look at you, getting all dirty. Morning, folks. Sorry about the fan noise, but I have lots of fans over here. Go Louie! Go Louie! Okay, it's the ceiling fan. You know. Anyway, breakfast is in the making. It's smoking a little bit. I don't want to burn the bread, but making some toast, and then I'm going to make some eggs, and then I'm going to put some cheese in there, and I'm going to call it breakfast, folks. Coffee is brewing, folks. I have been weaning myself of Whole Foods coffee, the one I had found years ago after I didn't like Tim Hortons anymore. Took me a while to find a coffee that I liked. I did find it, but it's expensive. So I've been finding last couple of years, last year or so. Time just flies by. This year, last year, the year before. I've had this since last year. Actually, most of my coffee, all my coffee is from last year. I haven't bought any coffee in months. And because I have so much. I have a lot of coffee. This one is from Costco. And it's a medium roast. It looks dark roast, but I like it. I'm happy with it. And it's cheaper than the one from Whole Foods. So, you know, I want to have coffee, but I'm not willing to spend an arm and a leg just to have a cup of coffee. So, alright, let's get some hefty egg. We got egg, cheese, and some turkey cold cut, organic. Most of my stuff is organic, folks, unless I can't get it. Does it guarantee you that it's absolutely the best? No. But chances are it's a lot better than non-organic stuff. So at least I hope that's the case. Because if not, then FDA, the government, is lying to you. The government would not lie to you, would they? Nah. It's perfectly fine, folks. Government would never lie to you. Never. All right. Here's one Louis sandwich. I have another one in wings right there. I made two. It's only 3 eggs, but I made 2 sandwiches because the bread is very small. So I made 2 because I'm hungry. Anyway. Caveman style, folks. It's hot. I always forget. Seek the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. Isaiah 55:6.
Brian,
What's up?
I got a gift for you.
Okay. There you go.
It was better the first time.
Oh, no, it definitely was.